What's up guys, it's Super Ruben and here tips and tricks to get better at Gorilla Tag or any Gorilla fence. So first off, it's kind of usual is the running. People run like this. I mean it's kind of good, but it's kind of not fast enough. So I'll show you two ways of running good like pros. So first off is called the whale run, I think. So if you push the first one here, and then you do the wheelie one, you might get like a really like down ground fast run, and might hope you actually like juke some lava monkeys. I mean, I'm sorry, it's from Scarababoo. Like if you run like this and then you juke, you're still in the air. Well, if you go here, you're still into the ground. I mean, you go jump like right here, I think. So, second tip is called wall climbing. Ruben, I know how to run now. How am I supposed to wall climb like these other monkeys? Oh no, worry, I got you. So, wall climbing is a monkey who goes straight up from a corner shape. For example, this one, read this one. I'm gonna show you this one because it's actually better. Okay, so to do this, you're gonna hit your angle like this, a triangle angle, and then you're gonna push like this, like you're running in a weird way. So what I mean by that is like once you hit the wall, make sure you take like a tiny jump before you start doing it, because if you don't do a jump, it might not work. I mean, for pros it can do it, but like for beginners it might not. So after you do this, you could just wall climb. Practice every day this movement while having a triangle, and at the end you could just wall climb like normal, like you're pro, big pro. Look, see, definitely 100% pro. Third one is called the wall running. Ruben, now I know how to do the wall climbing, but I see monkeys out running on walls. I think it's called wall run. How am I supposed to do it? No worry, I got you for the second time. Wall running is basically a monkey who is at the top running on walls. So to do this, first, practice, like I've said, do the wall climb. And then after, you're gonna hit this pushing motion, like I'm doing right now. I'm gonna show you how to do it. You're gonna hit this motion. And once you practice it, you're gonna be strong, very strong. I will recommend you, oh look, see, very good. So I will recommend you going to OG caves and find like a wall that is like this, like in a bad angle, and then start like pushing out the wall. It might help you run at the end. Fourth trick and tip, so it's basically a tip. It's called branching. Ruben, I know how to wall run, to wall climb, and to run like you, like pros too. But how am I supposed to branch? Really good question, because branching is the most hardest one. I mean, easy for some of them, but like hard for the beginners. So to branch, you gotta use your reflection and your brain, because your brain is to know how to you go, like how to what path do you want to go. And your reflection, what I mean by that is once you're in branch, you immediately know where to go. So you push, and then like it's like basically like this. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. So I want to go here. If I go here, I want to go here. So here, see, I made it. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So to branch, like I've said, use your brain and your reflection. So for example, I know where I want to go. I want to go here, then here, then here, then here, then hit this, and then hit this, and then hit this, and then hit this, and then wall run, like I've teached you. Then go here, go here, and then you could continue. So to do this is like running, but like wall jumping, like Mario. No, we here like this, and then blah 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 blah. I don't know what you want to do, and then you start to use your head to know what path you want to go, and use your reflection at the same time to be really fast. So next is called the fifth tip. It's called no way. Yeah, fifth tip. It's called the three scaling. Ruben, I know how to branch, but how am I supposed to go in trees immediately? So the monkeys will come here too. Because if I go slow, the monkeys will get me. Easy. So it's basically easy. Take any tree, for example, like this one. So once you're. So first you're gonna get a jump, because or else it won't work for the second time, unless for like pros. So you're gonna hit the wall and then head a little bit backward and then do this motion. Like this motion. Like once you do this motion, and then hit the other wall and do this motion. Like you gotta, and then you gotta go up, and then you gotta go up. So, what I mean by that, for example, I'll take any tree, this random ass tree. So, if it's two, you gotta hit a double wall run, and then you gotta do this, and then you gotta do this, and then you gotta do this. You gotta do this, and then continue until you go all the way up. This is how TTT Pig learned to like actually be better. So I'm gonna show you how I look like full speed. And I kinda did it wrong, but that's okay, cause I'm kinda tired. So next, so right now I just waked up kind of. So next, I don't have tips anymore. So now I'm gonna add juking and escaping. So the first juke. So monkeys. So the first one is kind of obvious. It's called the Jamin Curly juke. So when you place your arm here, you could just here and then go backward, and the monkey will just go here without knowing that you were here this time. So to do this is you go here and then you take a tiny jump, like a big lap, so it could like hit to the end. Look, see, my hand is at the end, and then you go around and you hit back. So it should look like this. So, second juking is called Sava Juke, I think, or either I don't know who created, but big shout out whoever created. So it's the roof. It's the roof juke. So basically, to do this, you gotta first go any roof you want, like this one. Well, there's only this one, and then you run fast, and then after once you're like over there, you run here and you go here, and the monkey will like still be here looking for you while you'll just be like here. They could run for your life. Anyways, the the next no, I mean the next juking is probably the stick wood juke, or either Jamie Curly juke second. I don't know. So to do this, you're gonna hit here, and then you could just turn in real life. You gotta turn in real life though. I mean, unless if you know. Look, see, I've did it. Then you could continue. You could also do this here or here, and then that's all. I have jukes indeed. Yes, I do have a juke. It's called the fake tree scaling. So to fake it, first you gotta go tree scale like I've said, but instead of continuing, you go and hit back here like you were about to branch, like you were about to tree scaling, and then you decline it with a punch, and then you could continue, and then the first escape is called the double wall. Is when you go and you go either wall run or either wall come, and then you hit here, and then you hit here, and then you wall bench, and then you wall branch, and then you could just go here up here if you want, and then continue. Or the second technique, you could just use the elevator, and then you could just go and make your path. You could just make your path. I don't give a freak. Just make your path. Anyways, before I forgot the last juke. It's the most iconic one. Is when you go here, then at the end you push backward. So you run and then you push backward, and then you could just go and do this. So next escaping is probably called the elevator, like I've shown y'all. So to do the elevator training, I recommend you going here, and then you start like doing this. You start like doing some round. Just do like some circles, tiny circles on your hand to go up. And by the way, sixth, no, third, I think, and then I'm gonna stop here. You can search it on YouTube. It's called the juke that I've showed y'all before. Is the iconic juke, like I've showed you this one. So to do this, you gotta go here, and then you gotta go under it, and you start like, juking with this, and then you go. You guys continue if you want. So that'll be all for the video. I really hope you like it. And by the way, search up on YouTube Lucio. I haven't shown y'all, and I don't know what's his second name. Can you tell me on the comments, please? And that will be all. Make sure to like and subscribe to hit like 1,000 subs, and then 10,000, and then 100 and a million. I really hope it can help me. And like, subscribe, and share, and comment. Ruben, I've did all. Goodbye, guys.